What's up, everyone? Casual Talk here. Today I'm going to be talking about when somebody is dealing with someone who's a liability, or just someone who's a leech, or who's holding you back financially. A financial burden and someone where they're financially stressing your pockets or just stressing you, I can relate, and it's not very understandable. I've had the experience where I was in predicaments, and I put myself through situations where I didn't know better, where I was taking care of a girl, and it was to the point where I got tired of it. And this is just to bring it up as an example that I don't believe any man, even any woman, should take care of somebody to where they're taking advantage of your pockets. They're able-bodied, they're able to work, or they have some type of income or money coming in. I believe that, with how what I believe in is that I don't believe anyone should be a burden or a liability to anyone's hard-working or hard-earning money. I work hard for my money, and you have a history of me always breaking my pockets just to help you out. I'm going to get tired of you, and I'm not going to trust you. Especially if you're the type of person where, I'm going to pay you back, I'm going to pay you back, I'm going to pay you back. And then there's one time or a few occasions you never pay me back. False promises, burning bridges. And this is a way how relationships could get ruined and burned. Because if you're a user or you're a leech and you're taking advantage of someone, especially their kindness, after a while, people are going to get burnt out and tired of it. In general, there's a lot of people out there who gets burnt out and tired of it. Or if they get tired of it, they use it against you, where they have every right to use it against you. Like, okay, what am I getting in return? I'm taking care of this and this and that for you. You think you could just get away with whatever, and you're good to go, scot-free? That's not how it works. That is not how it works. See, one of the things that pisses me off and frustrates me is when I feel used, financially especially. If the feelings are reciprocated, where both parties are contributing into something and they're both getting something out of it, then there's a balance. Just like being married. My wife cooks, I work, I do labor, she does some of the cleaning. That's a perfect example. Or if it's reversed, she would expect me to do some cleaning and help out with some of the cooking, which I don't mind. It's called teamwork. That's how a marriage works. But overall, we remember our roles and remember our place. When I feel like somebody's a burden and they're behind my back, especially if it's a grown man, I'm going to have a problem with it. Because you know why? I believe a lot of men supposed to, especially grown men, should be able-bodied enough to take care of themselves. And some people just needs to be more understandable. That everybody's not going to want to help you. Everybody's not going to want to risk to put you under their name. It could be car insurance. It could be anything. It could be anything. Bills. Anything could happen. Oh, I don't got the money this month. Can you cover for me? No. I'm not gonna break my bank and I lose out. Who are you? Who are you? Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna warn you. If you're dealing with a person who is a burden and a liability, stand clear and be on guard. Stand clear and be on guard. Even with family members, you gotta treat the exact same way. You have to be on guard. They may give you the money 3 months, 6 months, and they miss a payment. That's it. That's the end of that. Game over. Game over. Too many times in life, I've been screwed over financially. And I would understand if I did that to somebody and they couldn't trust me. Because I would understand. And I get it. There was a time I took advantage over someone's kindness. Now I look back at it, I was wrong for that. I hold myself accountable. And I at least hold myself accountable to where I now want to earn more and do better for myself, to where I don't have to depend on other people financially. And I feel like a bum or a burden. Because I believe every man should work and have something in his pockets. That's what I believe in. You grown, you're able-bodied, you're able to do a lot. Humble yourself and be happy with the money that you got. That's why I push the same lines that I always do in many of my videos. Get yourself together. Nobody's not going to take care of you like how you take care of yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you like how you take care of yourself. It's common sense. That's straight up common sense. I'm not nobody's caregiver. I'm nobody's caretaker. You're able-bodied. You're able to do a lot for yourself. You should be able-bodied enough to also watch your pockets as well. Because there's too many people out here, they say they're going to pay you back, and they don't pay you back. Then what? What's going to happen after that? The relationship is not going to continue after a while. That's why being on my own, I learned one of the reasons and the meanings on what it takes to be a man. I learned for myself that I know one of the fundamentals of being a man, being grown, being responsible, handling my business, taking care of my responsibility, not feeling like a burden. What is the point in living on your own where you're still asking people for help? Everyone's circumstances and situation is different. I get that, right? But if you're in a predicament where you're always constantly looking for people to help you nonstop, people are going to get tired of that. Somebody's going to give. Somebody's going to get stressed out and explode like, yo, like, what is this man doing? What is this woman doing? Don't you have a job? Don't you have goals? Don't you have visions, dreams? That's why dating today is so garbage. And I'm not in the dating market. From the comments that I've seen on YouTube, on videos, complaints from other men, even women, but I see especially from the men. The thing that I see that a lot of men are complaining about is women that does not have nothing going on for themselves. So if I am sick or something happens to me, I know that she'll have my back and not be a gold digger who's gonna just bounce the moment things hits the fan. My wife is in college. I'm in college. We're both growing to have a career. Because as hard times are today, you're gonna need two incomes. Two incomes is better than one. Two incomes today is better than one. Two heads is better than one. In the life that we're living in today, you think that we're in inflation, and you think somebody's gonna break their pockets to take care of you all the time? Oh, I'm going to pay you back. I'm going to pay you back. I'm going to pay you back. That's not how it works. Watch out for users and people who are leeches and who are money vultures. Because there's a lot of people out there that cannot be trusted. Just from my own experience. Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.